down or all stuck at the other place there and talk to the guy.
I got two awesomeness peeps here with me today.
We are here in Tecompo, California, about an hour and a half outside of Las Vegas. Gonna find some amazing stuff with some really good friends. Enjoy this video. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome. The crowd and the vibe is freaking insane, and I can't wait to start digging into stuff.
Walking up right away, I could tell this is going to be really exciting and a lot of fun. Just over around people looking through them, I could see that there's piles and mounds of things that we're going to have to dig through. I couldn't start without saying hello to a couple of vendors that I recognize and shop from time to time at the Broadacres flea market or marketplace. I have plenty of photos out there if you haven't seen them. I find amazing items more and more every time that I go. There's a huge trailer here with a lot of media content of DVDs, CDs, VHSs, and there's even books, even cassettes. But there's not stuff that I'm interested in, or mainly because I don't know too much about it. I know a lot about other things, and I'm still learning a lot about many more things. But media is one thing that I am very weak in. I don't know anything about it. Although I could take my time and look through it, it's not my focus and it's not what's exciting me. It's going through all of the mess of these piles, bags, boxes. And I feel like right off the bat, this box right here was meant for Carrie, the Desert Mermaid. So I kind of hover over them, looking through them, pulling out what I feel she's going to go through or want for herself. And it seems like I was right because she ended up picking up many of these and found more on her own. Now these wooden boxes, I feel like she's going to end up selling them on Whatnot. Comic books is something that I'm not familiar with, but I love looking through. I love characters. I'm an artist myself. I love creating graphic designs. And for this, it's more than just a comic. It's something I could use for art stuff. And out of nowhere, Beauty and the Beast just falls right in front of me. These are from the musical of Disney Beauty and the Beast. Together as a set, they should sell for around $15 to $20. And for the comic book, it should sell for around $5. Not a big one, but something that I'm adding to my comic book collection that I'm going to eventually sell on What. Now to put these in the cart, and I already see Carrie is filling it up on the back end. And we end up making a huge pile of things that we come across. Mikey's starting to get into the rummage of digging through things, and I feel like I'm coming across some glass right now. Now this was very fast for me. There was a lot more people coming in, and usually I'm a lot slower to highlight these images or highlight the items that I come across. So forgive me for not having the best footage this time, but you see that I'm going to come across some amazing things. That's a frosted vintage type of angel candle holder, and I believe this is going to be a matching one. I don't take it completely out, but one thing I've also learned about digging through these things when it has newspapers is to really look at the items that are the dates on newspapers, because when you look at it, it could often tell you more than likely something that's wrapped inside is going to be vintage as well. 2001, definitely vintage, and this means that they could be even older. I looked online and somebody was selling them for $25. They are in excellent condition, and I'm pretty sure I could make around the same, but I'm probably going to have them available on Niknax more than eBay. Certain items I want on different platforms, and right now it's not about selling, it's about finding. Well, at least finding things that I could sell. But super buzz. I finally run into Robin and introduced her to Mikey Bags of Money and Carrie the Desert Mermaid. She was so sweet, and you might be wondering, like, why am I not listening to any background noise, natural ambiance? And the reason why is because I forgot to turn on the mic on that's around my neck right now. So I'm doing a lot of voiceovers, but we do get some actual audio later on in the video, which ends up being even more fun with some things that happen and continue to happen. Billy here is one of the helpers with Robin and co-workers of things, and she told him that I like glass, so he ended up finding me some glass and pointed it out. So I dig through this later on, and also other items that he points out by the vehicle that Robin collected for me to look at to see if I was interested. Now these are some pretty items that I do have and I did end up getting. So our friend also ended up showing up, Tammy, who is also a reseller and also has a YouTube channel. She pointed out that certain colors are best with these ribbed glasses. They do have a measurement on the top of, I believe, 1 ounce, maybe 2 ounces. So vintage and some numerical numbers etched on there. I still ended up getting them. She said to price them at $59 plus shipping and sell it. And she does very well with them. She's really good at what she does. So I took her advice and going to end up picking them up. And you'll see more of that later. A lucky fortune frog is always good. I believe it's the year of the pig, the porky, and who doesn't love bacon? If you don't, then I understand, but I do love me some bacon. I do come across some little glass pieces, and they are not complete glass pieces, but they are items that I like to have. I often come across decanters without stoppers, so I figured why not get them when it's something that's normal for me that I'm always needing. Now this person up here, the mine, ended up finding this Pyrex beaker with the stand, and I wanted to get it, but he ended up going to ask how much it was, and he was interested, so he ended up getting it for $1. It was all based off of donations, what you felt it was worth to you, and what you could give to help the fire department get some very expensive equipment. I think the equipment, their goal was $20,000. And this box was one that kept calling me, and I'm glad I kept digging around it till I finally got to it. What I ended up finding just right off of this bag right here, other than this tray, which is really pretty and beautiful, I forget the name of it, and goes for around $15. It is complete, very soft, welcoming, calm colors, and looks like sparrow birds. These are items that I love to come across, and I'm coming across this name more and more. Limoges, France, Limoges, Paris. And although these are small little trays, I'm finding that online they're selling two for around $20. And these are small. I also come across some other pieces with the same pattern, around 24 pieces in total of these little plates, saucer plates, and something of like a deep dish bowl, maybe a plate. I'm not sure what they're actually called, but I know the name Limoges has been one that I've been finding more and more. Now Tammy wasn't excited about it, but I was. Things like this, and it being a rummage sale and the prices, they don't always they just expect you to be fair, and that's exactly what I did. I ended up all together giving $120 for everything that I ended up getting. Carrie, I believe she said that she ended up donating $100, and then Mikey ended up donating. So we all paid separately with some things, but we ended up going back several times. We were there for around 4 or 5 hours. There were some vintage plates that I was not familiar with, and one thing I ended up learning right after this is that there was no cell phone service. So it was a really good, almost in a way, test of my knowledge of what's worth getting and not getting, and I think I do pretty good, what you'll see. Also inside this box, I ended up finding something that I was really happy about. More Limoges plates, and this happens to be a big bag, but inside here is something, a new term that I've learned. So you might have heard of turquoise, but this pattern right here, which people say leopard or cheetah, it's a turquoise, T-O-R-T toys. So look up the name turquoise, and I've sold vintage Ralph Lauren items before, especially glass, and this online sells for $40. On top of that, there ends up being a cup that goes along with it, but I think I might sell it separately. I was trying to find if there was another cup. I just feel like it would have been better with two cups, two turquoise Ralph Lauren cups. Folks, and if I'm talking fast, this is one of my rare videos of there's just so much going on in this video that I'm just talking straight through it. I was recording audio of what I had while I was finding things and talking through it, but again, my mic didn't record. Here's a vintage little Christmas figurine that goes for around $8 on eBay. There are multiples of them, so I might end up holding that off or whatnot. Maybe Niknax. This one ends up being a really beautiful find. I love the pattern on this, and it reminded me of Hawaii. Looking on the back end, it is from an artist from out in Hawaii, and it is vintage. There are some plates that I've sold for $40. This one seems to be more of like a bow, and I'm thinking it might go for more around $20, $25 based off of what's sold online. These little plates right here, I like the style. I sell them every once in a while. Not the exact same ones, but some like it on Whatnot and on Niknax. This one here is a studio type of art pottery, and we could not figure out the names between Carrie and I. We found a similar name online, but it's not the same work, so still some research. Not everything I come across I know the value of or know a lot about, but for me, just the appearance and look, quality, I tend to just base it off of that, and it seems to work out very well. I guess lucky guess at times. There's a gentleman who's interested in it, and I show him. He was wanting more to get it for himself. For some reason, I had quite a bit of people reach out to me or approach me and ask me about prices and information, and I shared what I could. Maybe I looked like I worked here or something. This box ends up being a very, very good box that I pull up, and they're all from the same maker. There are a few different patterns, and it seems to be more of like flour, sugar, more of kitchenware type pottery, and it should be over $100 box. They seem to all be in brand new condition. This pattern right here of this Willy clay, not sure if it's like a creamer or a milk jar, but this one right here, I did a little Google Lens. There's no service here, so I didn't do it until I got home. So I knew enough about it to get. And again, this box should make me over $100, and that's already close to what I invested in here. $120 for everything we end up getting in the video. So this box ended up coming with me, and I put it by the cart, and that's where I end up seeing more and more people digging through the cart. Carrie, myself, and Mikey had to go back and forth to the cart to keep an eye on it. So we kept it very close because people were digging in it, even though we were covering it up with t-shirts and blankets. Other person digging into it, not just explaining. These are things that we got. So I moved it a little bit forward just to maybe get some eyes see that it's not to be picked and that it belongs to somebody. But even though we move it up over here at this area, no matter where we moved it to, people were still getting their grubbers on it, and I don't blame them because we came across some really nice items. And digging, I ended up seeing something that looked like copper, and it looks like a compass. I've sold many compasses on eBay, even some on Whatnot, for $15, $19, and even $60. This is one of the good ones. There are different model types of this that could get you so much more, but this one should easily get me around $50 to $60. I'm glad the little mirror piece isn't broken, and all the things that move on there seem to be in good condition. Mikey looks at it and he says something about it, which is a pretty good pun. If you haven't seen this video, he created a video about his search here of this day on his channel, Mikey Bags Money. Please go check him out. A really good friend of mine, love thrifting with them, and we like a lot of the same things, which there's a lot of competition here, not only with resellers but people that are collecting as well, or a combination of both, which I found on my channel using the community tab, that there's quite a bit of people that are both collectors and resellers, and non-collectors, or they're just individually a reseller or separately a collector. Now this little trinket box right here, a sugar bowl, it isn't go for very much ever, but I just love the way that it looks, and I appreciate the workmanship of the glass. So I do take this with me. Aztec stuff, this is for a friend, Omar El Omex, who also has another YouTube channel. I buy stuff from him, and he loves stuff like this, and so do I, but I'm getting it for him as a gift. So not everything that I get is a resale. I often buy things for friends because I know they're going to appreciate it and they're going to value it, and I'm going to see it all the time, and the joy that it brings of giving gifts to people when you can, for it being meaningful, that you're being thought of. And I love that, especially in the comments when all of you come out and visit and leave some feedback, and it's fun and it's exciting, and it makes it really joyful to just wake up to and be a part of this community that you all make so wonderful. These glasses are one that Tammy points out that the amber ones are not as popular as the green ones or the darker ones, so I do put them aside. With the few that I ended up getting, she said, hey, with that much, price them up at $59 plus shipping and you should be good. So I think that's a pretty good price already. It's around $60 plus shipping, and throwing that back in there, we paid $120 for everything that I end up getting, and Carrie and Mikey pay separately on their own. So it seems like I'm already getting back into my money and into my profits, which is awesome. That's one thing I've always trying to do. I'm not trying to break even. I'm trying to like 3 times my money, quadruple my money, as much times as my money. Where I got the cups, the glass cups, were these beautiful glass pieces. They're not big sellers, but I do very well reselling them on eBay and on Whatnot. The more valuable ones, I seem to do better on Niknax, different platforms. And if you haven't heard about it, go check them out. I do have referral links down below on Whatnot. You could get $15 on Niknax. You could get $5 towards your purchase of $10 or more. But I love these pieces, really good condition, no cracks, no scuffs, very clear, great glass. And I love those. They should sell for around $10 to $15 a piece. Right over here is one thing I love to come across are lampshades, all different shapes and sizes, but just not any of them. They have to be special. This goes to a top. This is the top of a shade of a dual globe. Gone with the Wind is usually the key word you're going to look at. And I have some that are worth over hundreds of dollars, like over $300, some $400 and even $500 of lamps that I haven't listed yet. I love them and going to be listing them soon. But this alone, this lampshade should sell for around $60. There's some that have sold for more. There's some that have sold for less. But for the condition that this is in, I really love this, and I'm expecting around $50 for it. Something about grapes has me going to get them every time. I have a much larger vase than the one that I found here that sold for $60, and another one that has a little chip in it that I don't know if it's going to be able to resell. But this smaller one, this green grape harvest vase, this is vintage and should sell for around $15 to $20. This glass right here was one of three total that I ended up finding. When I got home and looking this up, I forget the name of it, but they do very, very well. They are not flash colored. They are real colored red, ruby on clear, and they're selling for around $20 to $25 for two of them. So gonna make some money on that. On the far end of the pile from where we originally started, there was a bag that stood out to me. I was walking around. I almost stopped. I just felt like there was so much to dig through, and I wanted to really mingle with people like Carrie and Mikey were, but I just had the urge to keep digging for something that was even more valuable than anything that I came across. And I did, in a way, because it's not one, say, sole unit. It's more of like parts and pieces that go along with this film camera. This film camera alone sells for around $60 to $100. There's one lens that's already connected to it that could make it easily $100 to $125. It all works. It did have a little corrosion with the camera, but I ended up using a wad of aluminum foil and scrubbing it off, and that did the trick. And with everything in there, should sell for around $200.
I'm SonnyLasVegas.
Sunny Las Vegas. I love Sunny Las Vegas. Really nice to meet you. Wow, you have beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you. I hear that every once in a while.
You're putting in it. It's working.
Nothing, just shampoo, conditioner.
Okay,
I wake up
you're
this
one
way.
of those lucky people.
Yeah, I am. But I've been following you for a while.
Oh, cool,
3
thank
months
you.
at least for a while for
Okay,
me.
I appreciate
But my
that.
friends have been following you for years.
Really?
So
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Texas, but I live out in Vegas. I'm a reseller YouTuber as well. So coming across your video and just your reseller.
What do you mean?
So find stuff like this, buy it, then flip it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wait,
yeah.
You make videos about doing that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's.
Oh,
I
interesting.
just made 14,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, it's a
Yeah,
milestone.
yeah.
Dang. Yeah, it's hard to get started at first. I mean,
It is, but it's fun. I love it. But just being
it's
in
a
line,
fun challenge.
seeing you talk with people is really nice to just have a good vibe for me.
I'm the same way in person as I am on YouTube.
Take a photo?
Why would you? Thank you. I bet
Thank
you're
you.
an excellent photographer.
Tammy's amazing. But great meeting you. Hope to run into you again.
likewise.
Yeah, we're in
for
Las Vegas, so
sure.
hopefully we'll come across each other. Hang out
Good
sometime.
luck with your channel, man.
Thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
You don't need my help. You're already on your way.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll find something good to.
Oh, I found a lot of stuff. You see that mountain over there?
That's you.
That's ours, me and my friends.
Oh, okay, good. Right
Thank
on.
you.
Oh, hi.
What is that? Toiletry? Baskets.
Wow.
Carrie's going in. You want some liquid death?
Liquid Death for $1.
Yeah.
I
You
saw
want?
it. I've never tried it. Let's
You
do
want?
it.
I've never had one either, but I'm thirsty.
This has been good, man.
Yeah,
Way
a
more
lot of.
people than I thought.
I'm glad, yeah. Because Robin was telling me hardly anybody comes.
Really? It was all
So-
because you said you were coming, dude. That
Nah,
Instagram post.
no, it was
Everyone
Wonder Hussy.
brings them in. Stand in line. It's like this is backwards.
I got so nervous talking to her.
Oh yeah. Sonny, she was so
I was
busy.
like,
My selfie with her has a person in the middle of us.
sir, how much for the liquid death?
$1 each.
All
To
right.
die by liquid.
Should we get Carrie one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 3 of them, sir.
All right.
All right.
The white ones are water and the silver ones are carbonated, so they're sparkling.
Oh, do you want sparkling?
Is it berry sparkling? It says berry
There
alive.
is a little flavor, yes.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
And Carrie's usually not one of, I think, tastes like that.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, sorry.
You guys.
You know what? Nah, I'm gonna stick to the regular. Good.
Someone else is trying to shop from our cart too.
They
Yeah,
good?
it's pretty good.
Oh, we could charge them up.
Sonny, you got the media mod on there and a microphone?
Yeah.
Upgrade. Is it just the media mod? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
GoPro
media mod. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to level up like you, so I finally got a good
No,
one.
but I leveled down by not because I don't use my phone and my microphones anymore. So I've been wanting to get it. I just
I like it.
Not bad. I thought it was out.
for sure. No, you find good stuff, man. Someone was trying to get the camera. They're like looking at
The camera?
Yeah. So that's why I put this shirt over it.
I had the shirt over.
Oh.
I felt like my face was like starstruck. Like I don't know. I felt like I had a weird face.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
But you can look at it. If you get a good offer, we'll sell it to you.
It is, right? It's all the old stuff. Well, that's what I'm saying. And I have a little grandson.
I do too.
Of course.
It looks like it. We do not apologize.
Look at that. I'll double it.
I didn't do much talking, but I did a lot of shopping with my amazing friends. You're gonna have to be checking out their videos to see what they got. We're piled up. So piled up, everybody wants to dig into it.
I do my style.
Look at all this stuff. All ours, folks. All ours.
Here we go.
Yeah, so I changed my persona. I'm like,
Do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I gotta give him a hug.
Billy. We're gonna pay for all of our stuff that we got. We're gonna hand it over to you. Wow! I won't tell Robin.
who do you want killed?
Well,
We'll wait on that answer.
Okay.
yeah.
You know, somebody might tick me off later on and be like, I changed my mind.
All right.
I'm gonna get my skirt and do some dancing over there with the drummers.
Okay, I'm gonna go hand this in.
All right.
No, thank you.
Thank you. It's getting crazier.
No, you gotta pay.
Somebody else?
I'm so sorry.
That's not a beautiful
At least the 70s.
Yeah, they're old.
I'd say old, I think older.
You think
than
older than
that.
that?
I just said 50s or 60s.
Mikey, you got this?
Yeah.
Nice. I was looking at it over there. There's another Pioneer over there in the box.
I know. Pioneers are heavy. I just know that's a Magnum box DVD.
I know, I'm like, how do you want to get this out of here? You want to try to attempt this, leave some here, come back?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to go back and forth.
Oh,
Hello.
excuse me.
Hello, it's ours, ma'am.
Yeah.
This is our stuff.
Este es nosotros, señora. It's all right.
Yeah, we gotta get it out of here.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait. It's ours. It's ours.
No worries. We're getting it out of here because everyone wants it so bad.
All right, we'll be back for more stuff, Carrie.
Too much work for me, Carrie.
I know.
This is yours, Carrie?
That is 800 pounds of carry, but I don't know who's that. That must be.
Oh, this is mine. But I just want to make sure so I could try to make it easy when we get back out.
My crap that I threw on top. I think that box, the whole box.
Yeah, I didn't get nearly. Now I'm feeling insecure about myself now.
This,
Oh, yeah.
this, that.
Yeah, I found one like this. And one of the first boxes you showed me.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay.
And also we have a booth if you want to make it.
Oh, how does that work though? You have to drive around.
No, they have their own free drive.
Oh, they do?
Oh, Sonny, let me get a photo of you. Yeah. All right.
You found another?
Billy was pointing it out. Because I got these, and I was like, oh, that's 3 of them.
Excellent. I wish they had more. Get you 4.
Yeah.
They are cool.
Look at this. I thought this reminded me of you. Just the colors.
It's the hair. Yeah.
I love it.
And it, like, just the colors of the design.
Oh, I see it.
And your hoodie.
The shirt. Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Do you think this is going to fall over?
I'm pretty sure.
Cool, aren't they? Oh my God, it's the kit. Done.
It's the kid.
Sold.
Sold.
Sold to carry.
Schmeh.
I might have to sneak him another toner. This is like a weird
Cassette. Cassette holder.
cassette holder.
Somebody spray painted it.
Yeah. I was going to
Good job, though. It's a good one. Surprised nobody got that. An older one?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's real.
Trade-in's like 100. But look, just walked over here and if I could show you.
Kelly Hansen.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. Good condition.
Yeah.
This guy.
Carhartt jeans.
Oh, Carhartt. He's still killing it. His head.
32 by 38.
I am going to make hundreds of dollars off of the things that I found at the rummage sale. The place was intense. It was electrifying. There was really good, a good ambiance to everything. Had a wonderful time with my friends and made new friends with Robin, Willie, and some of the fire department personnel. The whole point of this rummage sale for the weekend was to raise funds for the fire department, which I think one of the equipment alone that they needed was $20,000 to $22,000. They're going to have this again next year. And even just a few minutes into being here at the rummage sale, we knew and said individually to one another at the same time, we cannot wait till next year. If you're tired of the Monday blues, look no further. You're going to have to come over on YouTube to the Reseller Island podcast, where myself and J. Ray Flips, we're working on building content that relates to the reseller community, also collectors, and people who love thrifting videos. So Thrift Talk along with us every Monday. We're going to have new content starting every Monday of every week, and also have random lives that we jump into and bring people on from time to time and pick your brains about what it is that you do and how you relate to the community, and what also you could provide to the community as we do as well. Not only with content, but communication, conversations, and a lot of fun. So if you just go over to the Reseller Island podcast and go like and subscribe. Thank you all for supporting and watching the video to the very end. I can't tell you how much you've helped this channel grow and going to continue to grow.